Today, we're diving into something mind-blowing. Did you know that Vietnam, a small nation in Southeast Asia, produced two of the top 10 greatest military commanders in world history? According to the Royal Scientific Council of the UK, in 1984, these Vietnamese legends stand shoulder to shoulder with giants like Alexander the Great and Napoleon. Buckle up as we uncover their epic stories. Let's set the stage. In 1984, the UK's Royal Scientific Council compiled a list of the 10 greatest military commanders ever. This isn't just any list. It's a roll call of history's most brilliant tacticians, from ancient conquerors to modern war heroes. Names like Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Napoleon top the charts. But guess what? Two Vietnamese generals made the cut, proving Vietnam's military genius on the global stage. Here's the lineup. Alexander the Great, who conquered half the known world by age 32. Genghis Khan, the Mongol warlord, who built an empire from Asia to Europe. Napoleon Bonaparte, the god of war who redefined battle tactics. Hannibal Barca, who took on the Roman Empire against all odds. Julius Caesar, Rome's genius who reshaped Europe. Oliver Cromwell, England's iron-fisted revolutionary. Mikhail Kutuzov, the Russian who stopped Napoleon's invasion. Georgy Zhukov, the Soviet hero who crushed Nazi Germany. And representing Vietnam, Tran Hung Dao and Vong Nguyen Giap. Let's dive into their stories. First up, Tran Hung Dao, or as the Mongols fearfully called him, and Nam Hung Dao Dai Vuong, the great king of Vietnam. In the 13th century, the Mongol Empire was the most terrifying force on earth. They crushed empires from China to Europe. But when they invaded Vietnam 3 times, Tran Hung Dao said, "Not on my watch." Tran Hung Dao was a master strategist. He didn't just fight, he outsmarted the Mongols, using guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and Vietnam's rivers and jungles to his advantage. His most famous victory? The Battle of Bac Dang River in 1288, where he lured the Mongol navy into a trap, using wooden stakes hidden under the tides to destroy their fleet. The Mongols, who conquered nations with ease, were so intimidated they refused to say his name out loud. That's the kind of legend we're talking about. Tran Hung Dao's victories are like David versus Goliath on steroids, a small nation standing up to a global superpower. His strategies are still studied in military academies worldwide, including West Point. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we meet Vong Nguyen Giap, the man the Western press dubbed Vietnam's Napoleon. This guy was a history teacher with no formal military training, yet he became one of the greatest generals ever. At just 37 years old, he was named a general and led Vietnam to victories that shocked the world. Giap's masterpiece? The Battle of Dien Bien Phu in 1954, where his ragtag army defeated the French colonial forces, ending their rule in Vietnam. He did it with bicycles, jungle trails, and sheer genius. Later, he outmaneuvered the U.S. military during the Vietnam War, earning respect even from American leaders like Defense Secretary Robert McNamara. Giap was the king of guerrilla warfare. His tactics are still taught in military schools today. Giap's story resonates because it's about overcoming impossible odds. His brilliance forced the world, including the U.S., to rethink modern warfare. Love him or not, his legacy is undeniable. So why did Vietnam produce not one, but 2 of history's greatest generals? It's the spirit of resilience. Both Tran Hung Dao and Vong Nguyen Giap faced overwhelming enemies, the Mongols, the French, the US, yet they turned underdog status into legendary victories. Their stories aren't just about war, they're about heart, strategy, and defending their homeland against all odds. Even today, Tran Hung Dao is a national hero with statues and streets named after him. Vong Nguyen Giap, he's celebrated as a global icon of military strategy. That's the story of Vietnam's 2 titans among the world's greatest generals. From stopping the Mongols to reshaping modern warfare, Tran Hung Dao and Vong Nguyen Giap prove that Vietnam's legacy is larger than life. What do you think of these incredible leaders? Drop a comment below and let's talk.
If you loved this dive into Vietnam's epic history, give us a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Check out more stories on Life of Vietnam to discover why this country is so extraordinary.